Finally tonight, NASA's James Webb Space Telescope has done it again, giving us a stunning new view of our universe. Take a look at this, the most detailed image of the supernova remnant Cassiopeia A and its expanding gases within its inner shell. The highly advanced telescope was able to capture these breathtaking colors of pink, orange, and blue. The remnants of the star stretches some 60 trillion miles wide. NASA says these images will give astronomers new clues about the universe and our very small place in it. Truly incredible. Well, that's tonight's CBS Evening News. I'm Nora O'Donnell. Good night.
Good evening, and thanks for joining us here tonight for News 40 at 6. I'm Noah Fairber.
And I'm Chris Allen. Welcome into a Tuesday evening. We've had a gorgeous sundown here, sunset.
And some nice weather to help people continue cleaning up after the storms from Saturday.
It's been a good day, and it's been warmer, which has helped a lot of folks be able to get outside and do what they needed to do. Here's the way it looks right now. AAA Systems live cam from downtown Bowling Green showing the Twin Towers downtown there on Center Street and State Street, kind of in that area, and looking back toward Western Kentucky University, looking at a clear, mostly clear evening, although we're seeing a few high clouds. And we'll see those clouds as we go through the evening. Temperatures now in the upper 30s to mid 40s. 47 is the temperature right now in Bowling Green, with a very light wind from the south and west. Overnight tonight, increasing clouds, but no precipitation from those clouds. It won't be as cold. Overnight low at 32. I'll talk about the next 7 days and a bit of a warm-up in just a few minutes.
Our top story tonight, Governor Andy Beshear's second term as governor of Kentucky is officially underway. Beshear's inauguration took place today in Frankfort, including the inaugural parade, which told the story of Beshear's first term. Healthcare workers who helped guide Kentucky through the pandemic were the grand marshals this year. Beshear says he plans to help give teachers the pay raise they deserve and help those who were affected by this past weekend's tornadoes.
To counties and communities devastated by natural disasters, by not just rebuilding, but revitalizing. Your Lieutenant Governor and I will be there personally, every step of the way. We love you, and we will get the job done.
The Grand March is just getting started, featuring Bowling Green's Orchestra Kentucky. The inaugural ball will follow to round out the evening. Well, back here at home, a Bowling Green man will spend the next 23 years behind bars for a 2021 murder. Diedrich Anderson was sentenced today after pleading guilty to the shooting death of Tavion Bibb. Bowling Green police say that Anderson shot Bibb multiple times outside of Three Brothers Bar on Main Street on January 10th, 2021. Bibb later died at a hospital where he was being treated. Bibb's family was present in the Warren County courtroom today, where both his sister and brothers spoke during Anderson's sentencing. Tavion Bibb was 23 years old. To Simpson County now, where over the last few days, the sheriff's office is receiving reports of mailboxes being destroyed. Someone has been throwing large rocks at mailboxes, causing an inconvenience and committing a crime by destroying property. If mailboxes are damaged enough, this can cause an accident if they fall off into the street and can impact cars.
Your mailbox gets destroyed. Obviously, you have mail coming every day, so it's a very frustrating event for you until you can get your mailbox back up. How quick they do that is totally up to them, but it doesn't mean they haven't been violated.
Simpson County Sheriff's Office are seeking whoever is committing these crimes, and when they are found, they will be charged. Anyone in the area, if you see something, say something. It's the season of giving, and a local law enforcement office is making a difference in the lives of kids across Simpson County. The Sheriff's Office is fundraising for their annual Shop with a Cop event. This is more than an opportunity to give kids gifts, though. It's also a chance to provide clothes and shoes that some children may not normally get.
We all get a little spoiled when you have kids that you take places and you're always buying them stuff. Keep in mind there's some kids that's never been able to happen for. To watch a kid kind of tear up because he's able to pick out a pair of shoes that he wants, is very humbling.
If you're interested in donating to the Shop with a Cop, you can stop by the Simpson County Sheriff's Office at 203 Kentucky Street in Franklin or call 270-586-7425. Well, a home in Cave City gives people in the southern Kentucky area something special to look at during the holiday season. News 40 reporter Tucker Covey headed out to catch a glimpse of the Caveland North Pole and has more details.
At the family home of the Esters, a massive light show is free and open for people to climb in the car and get into the Christmas spirit.
3 years ago, we decided to do a drive-through. We've had the driveway, but just having it open for people to drive through, actually people started driving through it without us even having anything open. So it kind of gave us the idea that let's go ahead and just max it out.
Young and old, the North Pole is open for everyone, and its main goal, to bring joy, seems to have an effect on everyone as well.
There was a car of elderly women come through a while ago, and they couldn't look any happier than the kids do. So it's worth it to see the smile on their faces.
No trip to the North Pole is complete without Santa, and Caveland has that covered as well. A jolly man with a great goal.
More baby diapers?
Yeah.
Okay, what about clothes? This is for the kids. Everything from little kids all the way up to big kids. Even the bigger kids, or as they like to call themselves, adults, enjoy the lights. But what makes it all worthwhile is to see a smile on a child's face.
In Barron County, because local matters, Tucker Covey, WNKY News 40.
As temperatures drop, nonprofits are doing their part for the homeless community by opening their doors. Bridge, Kentucky in Glasgow opened up their warming room in December of last year and once again are allowing people a place to get out of the elements. The warming room is video and audio monitored, allowing staff to know when anyone comes into the 24-hour available room to warm up, and maybe also take advantage of the services the nonprofit offers.
Whatever the case may be, that area is safe, it's warm, it's heated, and you know, there's usually coffee supplies in there as well. So
the director said they're always looking for ways to help the community, and with the colder weather rolling in, Bridge, Kentucky said if you have any spare coats you're willing to donate, please bring them by. Check this out. Downtown Bowling Green just got a new and unique business doing its best to build a community and offer support to new parents. News 40's Michael Ridgway joins us in the studio tonight with more details.
So it's kind of like a country club, but for new parents and their small children. Right on Fountain Square just recently opened a new business venture called The Nest.
It's actually a couple things. One, it's punny off of our last name because my name's Siegel, so Siegel, The Nest. We've always kind of called our house The Nest. So that was part of it, but also just like the definition of a nest, and we kind of have it back on that back wall.
A new addition to downtown Bowling Green, a social lounge for young families, somewhere to get away from the monotony of the day, but still have some social interaction for babies and parents. An idea that came to Kristen and her husband during COVID. They became parents in the middle of the pandemic, so for the first year of their son's life,
We didn't have that outside support and those connections with other families, and we missed out on music classes and like kind of all the things that you look forward to when you become a new parent. And so we just kind of took what we personally wanted and wished that we had and still wish that we had and ran with it.
it's been a great benefit to one mom who just moved into town.
Oh, I've had mom friends. I've like changed numbers, play dates. My son is being able to socialize. He's 9 months old, and I want him to make friends because I want to make friends too. So I've made friends. He's made friends.
So far, it seems it's working for her, finding a community she really fits into.
The other day we were here, we were all talking about our birth stories. You know, you can't just go into a restaurant and be like, hey server, this is my birth story. You have like moms to talk to and kind of compare it.
Of course, there will come a time when the little ones leave the nest. But you know the saying, it takes a village.
We're definitely wanting to create a space where people can make those lifelong friendships and relationships. Obviously, we wish people could stay here forever, but everyone's kids are going to grow up and people are going to move away, and life's just going to happen. So we want to create a space that when you're here, you're just part of a family, and wherever that takes you outside of that and whoever that brings in here, we're here along the way.
The Nest is meant to be a lot of different things. For more information, you can call or visit their website. In 2024, they'll actually be offering weekly programming and bringing in specialists to talk to parents on things like lactation and child therapy. Noah?
All All right, Michael. Well, still to come on News 40 at 6, distressing testimonies on Capitol Hill as 4 women describe the sexual abuse and harassment they endured at the U.S. Coast Guard Academy. The latest details in just a bit. But first, Weather Chief Chris Allen is in after the break with a full look at our forecast. He'll tell you what you can expect for a much calmer and colder week ahead right after this.
WNKY News 40. Broadcasting live from the German American Bank studio in downtown Bowling Green.
Recovery is courage. In a culture where there's a stigma around recovery, I've learned to have the courage to tell my story to inspire courage in others. I know one of the hardest things to do is to have the courage to start recovery. I've gotten to live the life of my dreams simply by having the courage to say it is time for a change in my life. Find the courage to live a healthier you by visiting landmarkrecovery.com or call 1-866-LANDMARK today.
At Chandler Park Dental Care,
we want you to leave us feeling cared for,
confident in your smile, and in better health than when you arrived.
Call today to schedule an appointment and experience the comprehensive and trusted care you deserve. Start your day off with Rich Pond Market and Deli. With a wide selection of breakfast favorites and our world-famous tenderloin biscuits, you'll be sure to dig the pig, where the community comes to meet and eat. Rich Pond Market and Deli.
Greenwood Ford Lincoln Mobile Service works wherever you are and can meet you when you need it. Our mobile service van is fully loaded with all the latest tools and diagnostic equipment. We provide a range of services including oil and filter change, battery health checks, brake services, and tire rotation. Schedule your Greenwood Ford Lincoln Mobile Service online or by contacting Greenwood Ford Lincoln. With Greenwood Ford Lincoln Mobile Service, it's easy to keep your vehicle in tip-top shape.
Just rockin' and rollin', baby.
Cut back tomorrow.
We got you all fixed up. Got it all fixed up for you, man.
Let there be light, ma'am.
Looks like she finally called JB.
Spring registration is now open. Register at skysoccer.org. Diversified Electrical is now hiring. Positions include electrician, electrician assistant, and job foreman. Pay range is $18 to $55 per hour. Insurance, holiday pay, vacation, and more great benefits available. Find out more at diversifiedelectrical.com.
This December, Kelly's All New.
We're back with Weather Chief Chris Allen. Chris, like I said before the break, we're heading into a much calmer and colder week ahead.
Calmer, not necessarily colder. It's going to warm up a little.
Well, you get the idea. Definitely much calmer, though, from what we've seen over the weekend.
Yes, a lot calmer, yes. But gradually getting warmer as we go through time. It's not going to get really warm, but it's going to get more seasonable. Let's put it that way. Kind of a mix between the two. So let's check it out right now from our EEE system, or actually our morning lows. Sorry, got it on the wrong frame there. But anyway, morning low temperatures this morning were cold, and I don't think we're going to get quite this cold tomorrow morning, as temperatures will be a bit warmer thanks to some high clouds that will be moving in during the overnight hours. We started in the 20s for the most part. There were a couple of places like Burkesville, the usual, getting colder than everybody else because of where that particular mesonet site is near the Cumberland River. But everybody else started out in the 20s. We started for the second day in a row at 25 for a low, but it was warmer back to the west, and that's because the southerly breezes did help us warm up a lot today, and that will continue to gradually warm us up a little, even though tomorrow may be slightly cooler than today. Here is the live cam view from AAA Systems from downtown Bowling Green, looking at Cherry Hall and the campus of Western Kentucky University. You see Van Meter Hall there to the right. Currently, we have a temperature, or actually the high today, let me get to that first, 57. 25 again was our low temperature this morning. That 57, 7 degrees warmer than the normal 32 was where we landed as far as the normal once you average everything out. But look at this, back in 1962, it was -5, so it could be colder. It could be a lot colder. We'll take those 20s anytime, instead of -5. 47, it's mild right now from the city of Bowling Green with a southwest wind, light at 3, very dry atmosphere, and the barometer continues to rise as high pressure is totally in control of our weather, and it will remain that way for a few more days. In fact, we've got a very split flow in the jet stream, the upper jet keeping the very cold air way to the north and southern Canada, somewhat colder air over the Ohio Valley, that's beginning to retreat, and then the southern jet is what has been more active lately and keeping the warmer air to the south. The rain's going to stay away, though. This jet gets a bit of a trough with some snow in the upper Great Lakes, while down south it's pretty quiet thanks to high pressure. Any kind of rain is going to be with this trough, this bend in the southern jet out in the desert southwest, where it's going to be a combination of rain and snow, but none of that is forecast to come our way because high pressure is going to keep things very dry, and then we gradually start to get warmer over the next few days, little by little. It's not going to be a big warm up, but it's going to be just enough to help us stay where we should be this time of the year, which is right in the 50s. Dry cold front comes through late tonight, early tomorrow. There's high pressure filling in. We may see a few clouds with the sunshine tomorrow, and it will be cooler simply because the winds will come from the north and northeast instead of the south. But then we go shifting right back to more southerly winds as we get into Thursday night and Friday, and then we're going to stay fairly mild after that. 32 tonight, increasing clouds, not as cold, but then tomorrow, mix of sun and clouds, slightly cooler than today by a few degrees at 54. Then we stay in the mid-50s all the way through the rest of the week into the weekend. Slight chance of a shower late Saturday night into Sunday morning, and that's it. The rest of the time will be pleasantly quiet. Here's what's coming up tonight on CBS 40.
I'm attorney Deborah Brose. I am committed to my clients across South Central Kentucky. But don't just take it from me. If you've suffered a personal injury, I can help. Call our office today for a free consultation.
Summer skies, they warm up everything. Then fall comes around, and you know it's getting near. Christmas is my favorite time.
Experience so much Christmas the way Santa does.
Kroger gives you so many ways to save. On top of our lower than low prices, enjoy over $500 in savings every week with digital coupons. Earn fuel points to save up to $1 per gallon. And with a Boost membership, you'll save even more with double fuel points and free delivery. Plus, our weekly sales will keep your budget merry and bright. So get rewarded and save. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
At Abound Credit Union, we're for free checking and early paydays. We're for relaxing weekends and exciting days off, making memories and doing more. Because Abound is for free checking that gets you paid up to 2 days early. That's value for living.
Mornings. Cough? Congestion?
I'm feeling better. All in one and done with new Mucinex Kickstart.
Headache?
Better now.
New Mucinex Kickstart gives all-in-one and done relief with a morning jolt of instant cooling sensation. It's comeback season.
The Leachman Christmas Spectacular is officially back at Leachman Buick GMC.
With your in-store vehicle purchase, take home a 55-inch smart TV. With incredible offers on all new and pre-owned inventory, drive home in your new Terrain for as low as $299 a month. Or check out all our deals on wheels at leachmanauto.com. And while it's fun to receive, we can't wait to give. Merry Christmas to all, and to all, a 55-inch smart TV.
Name something an elf might get teased about.
A bald head, Steve.
Weeknights at 5 and 6:30 on CBS 40.
It's time to tighten up, South Central Kentucky.
WNKY is your official home for the Tennessee Titans.
Watch our games plus the Coach Mike Vrabel Show and Titans All Access.
Only on WNKY News 40 because local matters.
Tis the season to get a flu vaccine and check with your doctor about getting your young children or elderly relatives an RSV vaccine. RSV has stayed in season longer than expected, and with Christmas travel on the horizon, it is important to keep yourself and your family safe. But why has RSV been so infectious this year?
Each season they go through like something like a tree. If you think of a tree and its branches, so each branch is different from the other branch. So like that way viruses keep changing every season, and this season RSV is very infective.
The RSV vaccine is available for young children, pregnant women, and the elderly. Doctors encourage getting one due to the infectious nature of the new strain. As always, it is important to wash your hands and to stay home if you're sick to avoid spreading to your family and friends. Well, to Capitol Hill now, distressing testimonies as 4 women described to a Senate subcommittee the sexual abuse and harassment they endured at the U.S. Coast Guard Academy. They allege a systemic failure of leadership to protect them, which the military branch acknowledged in an internal report. Natalie Brand has more from Capitol Hill.
This hearing is about a culture of cover-up.
One by one, 3 women who attended the U.S. Coast Guard Academy and 1 current cadet detailed sexual misconduct at the prestigious institution.
No to him was an invitation to try again.
Academy senior Kira Holmstrup testified about her assault and harassment that followed.
I've seen the reporting process continue to re-victimize those who courageously come forward.
Retired Lieutenant Melissa McCafferty says she was repeatedly raped and explained why she was afraid to report it.
They don't care. They just want to make the next rank, and I have seen it in the fleet, at the academy, at the senior-most levels.
The hearing follows media reporting of a years-long investigation called Operation Fouled Anchor into allegations of dozens of sexual assaults and decades of mishandled reporting. Lawmakers were furious they were not notified of the probe.
That report was concealed, hidden, and withheld from the United States Congress.
It is accountability, it's exposure, it's naming and shaming. It's pretty obvious what has to be done.
For Caitlin Morrow, who left after 1 semester, it's too late.
My main perpetrator is currently a lieutenant commander in the Coast Guard. He is thriving in a career that I had hoped for.
In a report issued this month, the Coast Guard said change is necessary, calling for policies to ensure accountability related to sexual assault and harassment and increased oversight and better accountability at the Academy. Natalie Brand, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
Ray is in the studio with a look at your sports. We'll be right back.
I'm waking up my day, so let's get it started. Turn it up, turn it on, keep the morning moving right along. Yeah, I'm waking up my day, News 40 sunrise way. I'm waking up my day, WNKY. Yeah, when you're on the force to get you out the door. I'm waking up my day, the News 40 sunrise way.
Weekday morning starting at 6.
Bowling Green Fireplace and Grill.
Shop at Fireline Guns and Knives this Christmas. Check out our selection of firearms, knives, candles, coffee, concealed carry purses, and more. Follow us on Facebook for weekly deals and rebate offers. Fireline Guns and Knives in Glasgow.
is more than a house. Wherever you are in your journey of homeownership, German American Bank is here to support you. Our team of dedicated mortgage loan professionals can help you with lending solutions featuring low or no down payment, assistance for closing costs and improvement projects, or even loans specifically for first-time home buyers. We're here to tell you, homeownership is achievable. German American Bank, member FDIC.
Right now, a brand new move-in ready Jayco home is more affordable than you might think. Jayco Homes has the gift of a low 5.5% 30-year fixed interest rate that's guaranteed for the life of your loan. You'll enjoy open, spacious living, and your home will be protected with our exclusive 210 home warranty, backed by our full-time service department. Find your dream home today at jaycohomes.com. Yes, you really can be home for the holidays.
Electrical needs? Don't compromise on quality. Choose Buck Electric, proudly serving Bowling Green for 27 years. Our licensed electricians are experts in residential and commercial repairs, ensuring your safety and satisfaction. From modern lighting design to essential panel upgrades, we provide quality solutions tailored to your needs. Experience the trust and reliability that comes with over a quarter-century of service. Visit buckelectricbg.com or call us today. Buck Electric, your connection to quality, safety, and experience.
Vote for the funniest Scared of Santa photo in South Central Kentucky at WNKY.com. Get your vote in for a chance to win a $100 Visa gift card thanks to our sponsors. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays.
Welcome to sports. Yesterday, a WKU standout was drafted to the Pro Volleyball Federation League after finishing her career as a Hilltopper. Paige Briggs was selected 5th overall in the PVFL draft by the Orlando Valkyries. She was later traded to the Omaha Supernovas. The league was founded in 2022 with its first season set to begin January of 2024. Briggs now becomes one of just 4 former Lady Hilltoppers to actively play professional volleyball. We'll say it on the Hill. The WKU basketball team is back in action tonight, taking on the Wright State Raiders in Ohio. The Tops are winners of 3 straight after taking down Campbellsville last week. The team is seemingly hitting its stride ahead of CUSA play. The Tops and Raiders are currently facing off, so make sure to tune in at 10 p.m. to see if their win streak continues. And the Lady Toppers are coming off a loss at home to Ball State over the weekend. The team now sits at 6-5 on the season after falling in 3 straight games. With conference play set to begin in just a few weeks, head coach Greg Collins spoke on what the team needs to do to turn the page.
We just got to be a lot more productive around the rim, and we haven't gotten a whole lot of solid, consistent production there or defensive presence there. And so when we asked Karis and Josie down the stretch to guard players that were both taller and bigger, and they battled hard, but we're still giving up a lot right there. And so we just got to keep working. The season's not over. We're still trying to grow and get ready for a conference season and a conference tournament, and we'll have to learn from this one and get ready for Abilene Christian on Monday.
Well, the WKU football team is getting ready to travel to Charlotte for the famous Toastery Bowl. The Tops meet up with Old Dominion Monarchs after finishing the regular season with a win over FIU. The team went to 7-5 on the year, making their 5th straight bowl game under head coach Tyson Helton. Before the game, wide receiver Malachi Corley spoke on how he feels heading into the bowl game.
Ultimately, I'm going into this game with the mindset to finish out strong. I want to have a great time and really take in and hone in these last couple of days and weeks that I have with my teammates. Really take it to heart and make it memorable. Not only the experience of the bowl game itself, but playing well in that bowl game. This game, I have the mindset that I'm trying to go all out and do is have the best game that I've ever played in Western Kentucky history. That's my goal going into this, and I think that my teammates have the right mentality going towards it too.
And the Tennessee Titans took on the Miami Dolphins on Monday Night Football last night, pulling off a last-minute upset over one of the best teams in the AFC. The Titans trailed by 14 with just 4 minutes left, but they were able to score twice and take the lead, handing Miami its 4th loss on the year. After the comeback victory, head coach Mike Vrabel spoke on how proud he is of his team.
I'm proud of the character of this football team, competing and then having it go in a different direction real quick. And then coming back and getting stops late and, being able to move the football late in the game, score, and was really proud of these guys.
So enthusiastic after that win. Gosh, I mean, control your energy.
it's like, bring it down a notch,
You're
Mike.
yelling. We can't. You're yelling. Goodness gracious. But no, huge win for the Titans. I know a lot of Titans fans desperately needed that win.
I am one of those. Me and Matt Cole were watching the
There
game
you
after
go.
our 10 p.m. last night. Derrick Henry ran the ball right in for that game-winning touchdown, right as the 10 o'clock went off the air. I feel like we were the good luck charm for that.
It was perfection.
Some are calling it the new Music City Miracle.
There you go.
The new one.
Yeah, yeah.
But it was for Frank Wycheck, of course.
Of course,
You know,
yes.
That game, I think, had a lot of emotion with it.
Well, just as I was surprised about the Titans win, I was kind of surprised you took one of my talking points earlier about the high and low, the record highs. 70-degree record high, -5-degree low. I bet people are glad we're not seeing either of those temperatures.
We're not seeing, no, we've got a happy medium here. 54 tomorrow, mid-50s the next few days. The only chance of rain Saturday night in December.
All right, Chris. Well, thank you guys for joining us tonight for News 40 at 6. Have a great evening. We'll see you back here on NBC and CBS at 10.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Thank y'all. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, I do. Well, welcome to Family Feud, everybody. I'm your man, Steve Harvey. Well, we got a good one for you today, returning for their third day from Westminster, Maryland. It's the champs. It's the Bosley family. And from Raleigh, North Carolina, home of Charlie Goodnights, it's the Ella Tony family.